Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to anyone who is joining the stream. I'm Will. This is Will's Gameathon. I'm going to be gaming for 26 hours on behalf of Diversity Role Models, which is an amazing LGBT charity that I'm very proud to be able to work for as well. I'm just trying to see, it looks like we've maybe not gone live on Twitch yet, if you're following on Twitter, so let me just check if that's working. Just bear with me one moment. Always good to start with a miniature technical hitch. Oh yeah, no, that is up and working. I can see it's working on Twitch. It's just not showing on my dashboard, but it's live. Okay, great. Yeah, so gaming for 26 hours and raising money for Diversity Role Models, who we're going to talk about a lot. I'm going to be playing a variety of games. I've also got someone joining me every hour. On the hour, who's going to talk with me about diversity role models, why the work that we do is important. First game up is Final Fantasy 14. I am... Oh, I didn't get it. I'm going to be playing with some of my friends about 10:30, so I'm just going to plod around and do some other stuff before that. And I'm also joined by Steve Keith. Who is one of our lovely role models and volunteers. Hi, Steve.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Nice day for the weekend to be locked inside.
It is, isn't it? I can see the sunshine flooding in from windows around me. Hoping it's not going to get too hot and I have to open too many windows and things and get background noise. So, Steve, tell me a bit about what your role is in relation to diversity role models.
Yeah, so I'm one of the volunteers. So I became familiar with the charity about a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends that I met when I was back in my corporate days before I left to start my own thing, was volunteering and invited me along to an event that happened in our office that diversity role models were involved in. And that's where I kind of became more familiar with the work that they were doing. And for me, it kind of really resonated with me quite strongly for a number of reasons. But I suppose the biggest one was that a previous career of mine, when I first moved to London back in 2006, was that I was a secondary school teacher. And I spent 2 years teaching geography in a school out in East London. And that entire 2 years, whether or not they worked it out, I don't know. But I went back in the closet and could tell any kids that I was teaching that I was a gay man. I was incredibly fortunate in many ways because I don't know whether it was just fate or just something, but like the school itself had a lot of teachers that identified as being members of the LGBT plus community. So there's about 7 or 8 of us that had like a little gay club in the school, in the staff room and stuff, that I could go and talk to about things if it was there was things that I wanted to kind of process. But in the classroom, I went through this period for just like I said, for 2 years, where like whenever I was at home or with my friends, I was myself. But then as soon as I walked into the school, I put on this like mask of Mr. Keith, and had to kind of in a way keep that up. And I did get to a point where I was just like, you know what, I might actually broach whether or not I should tell the children. But one of the teachers that was in the school with me, the English teacher there, was out. And one of the things that stopped me from sharing as well, I suppose, was that he did get quite a lot of homophobic abuse towards him. The worst example of which being him taking a day off one day to go to a training event, and basically his whole classroom got vandalised because the like didn't really pay any attention to what the kids were doing in the lesson. So he came back. It's horrible. He came back and there was things written in the back of textbooks, on the tables, on the walls, and I saw what he went through from that, so I kind of just made that decision to not say anything.
Yeah. And how did
And
the school respond to that? When were they good at responding to that incident, or?
they were, and I mean, one of the things that I did do in the classroom myself that I think maybe helped me kind of address it without saying it was that whenever any kind of language was thrown around the room, like, oh, that's so gay, for example, I did kind of make a point of stopping the lesson and addressing it with the kids and kind of saying how and using it as an opportunity to have some discourse with them and get them to think about the language that they were using. And the school did deal with it very well. It was actually spoken about in that year group's assembly the following week by the head teacher.
Yeah.
But I think, again, that was because one of the deputy heads was also a gay man. So I think he made it a point of kind of saying, we need to address this, we can't just ignore it.
Yeah.
But I was one of over 200 teachers that joined the teaching programme that we were on that year, and some of the stories that I heard from across London did not mirror. So it was, I suppose, that, and then when I left teaching 2 years later, I loved teaching, but I didn't really want to do it as a career forever. I had a word with myself and kind of said, you need to be a bit more honest and authentic with yourself. So that's when I came out to my parents, and that's the story that I tell when I go into schools with DRM, is kind of how I navigated that conversation, because it was quite a tough one.
And how do you find it when you go into schools? How do you find the reception from young people when you're sharing your story about what it's been like for you being LGBT?
Yeah, I love it. So the last one that I did, it was literally, I think, about a week before we went into lockdown, and it was a sixth form, an international school in Mayfair, and it was fantastic. Like, the two other role models that came along with me both identified with being trans, and I told my story as well as them telling theirs, and the reception that we got from the young people was just really overwhelming. Actually, I did have a little bit of a cry on the way home when I was back, because I was really blown away with the really kind of mature way that they dealt with the subjects that were being thrown at them, and the intelligent questions that they asked as well, which really shocked me. I don't know what I was expecting from that particular video, but maybe there was just a lot going on in the world around us as well at the time, and I just got a bit over emotional with it. But it was a really good visit, and I've been to another visit last year to a school out in somewhere out in Surrey, I think it was, and that was with some teaching assistants. And again, that was really interesting because it was just a different dynamic. From my time in the classroom, the teaching assistants are often kind of your ally in the room and help you to get messages across. And it was just really kind of heartwarming to see how receptive they were to helping young people to understand and appreciate difference.
Oh, that sounds really good, really positive. Okay. Thanks for sharing all of that. I guess my final question for you is, if you kind of had to sum it up briefly, why do you think people should support diversity role models? Whether that's, being a volunteer like yourself, or donating, particularly as we're thinking about this fundraiser.
Yeah, it's a really good question. My answer to that is that there are, I'm very passionate about the diversity and inclusion agenda anyway, but I think LGBT plus issues a lot of the time are very easily not swept under the carpet, but they fall a lot further down the agenda from a D&I perspective. So I think anything that can be done to raise the profile of them or make sure that the conversation still happens is really important. And from the work that I've seen diversity role models doing so far, and my opportunities that I've had to go into schools and speak to young people, I see that as being really important to doing that. So that would be why I would say support and also donate as well, because I really want to see the work that's being done carry on.
Brilliant. Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much for joining me. Have have a great Sunday. I hope it's not too bad looking at the sun from a locked down place.
No, I'm fortunate. I've got a garden, so I might go and sit outside from it for a little bit. But
that sounds excellent.
Good luck with your Gameathon, Will.
Great, thanks, Steve. Speak soon.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Right, cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Brilliant. So that was Steve. I've also been told by one person that the volume mix was a bit of a problem, so I've tried to work on that. So do let me know. Hopefully you could hear Steve better towards the end of that conversation than you could towards the beginning. But so do, if the volume got better, please do let me know, so I can make sure, because as I say, we've got another 25 people who are going to be joining us and talking about their experience of diversity role models and things. It'd be great to make sure that we can hear them. I do also have a colleague, Kate, who is streaming today as well, and she's asked if she can have a word. So I'm just going to drop her a message saying I'm ready on Discord, and hopefully she'll get back and we'll be talking to her in a moment. Also, thank you to Andre. I did see your message. Oh, and thank you to the person. Oh, thank you, Andre, as well, for donating. Thank you so much. I've just seen that pop up on the screen. It really, really is appreciated. And one thing I've not mentioned yet is it only costs £4 for every young person that we manage to see in schools at Diversity Role Models. So really, you know, if you can only give a small amount of money, that really will make an absolute difference. You wanted to get me to 666, but ended up at 665. Oh, I appreciate that, Andre. I always appreciate your sense of humour. So yeah, hopefully we're going to be joined in a moment by Kate to have a quick chat with her. For those who've just joined, welcome. I did say for people who are on at the beginning, I'm playing some Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to be playing a dungeon with the Catboy Party, which is my free company. We're going to be doing that at about 10:30. That was just so I could have some time to get started and speak to Steve. My husband's just bringing me food. This makes me very happy. And a cup of tea. Oh, such service. Thanks, Andre. Have a good day. Yeah, so we're going to be playing that properly at 10:30. Until then, I'm just kind of pottering, doing some of the chores that I've got to do still in Final Fantasy XIV that I've not got around to at the moment. So I've been entering stuff in the casino, and I have been... sorry, 1 minute. And I've been watering some plants, if you've seen that at our free company house. So, yeah. Just replying to Kate, who, as I say, is hopefully going to join us in a moment. She's just talking to someone else, but then she's going to come and have a chat with us on stream as well. Yeah, so I think now, probably... I will just go run some fates and just do a little bit of levelling while I'm waiting for everyone else to be ready at 10:30 when we're going to be running the Orborn Monastery. It's a 26 player dungeon, not 26, 24. It would help if I could do 8 times 3 today. My maths is obviously not the best this morning. So we're running that, so it might be a bit chaotic but quite fun. We're going to have a number of the Catboys on. They're going to come and voice chat with me as well. Morning, Peter. Great to have you join us. Thank you for coming. Do say hello in the chat, whether you're watching on Twitch or if you're watching on Twitter. The chat is there. I can see it, so I can talk to you while we are in gaming. So yeah, I'm going to go run some roulettes. What level am I? Level 72. Oh, that's very hot. I like that cooldown down. Before I eat much more. So let's go to Calusia. So the fates will be about the right level down there. Yeah, let's get all that mended. Let's see if I can find a fate for us to go and do. There's one over here, one just by still time, so let's just fly over there. Go and start squishing some things. See how we get on. I don't know if anyone... no idea what I'm talking about, says Emma, but lovely to see your face. You're going to smash this. Thank you, Emma. That's great. Thank you. Really appreciated. Yeah, I appreciate, obviously, if you're not a gamer, this might be a bit perplexing, some of this to you. But basically, in a moment, you're just going to see me attacking some things and killing them. Which is going to help this character level up. And I'm going to get my chocobo out as well. Which is my little bird friend. Where am I? There's my brins. Et voila. So basically, for those who don't know what's going on, this is just like a little, I guess like a little objective where we're just going to be attacked by lots of these hobgoblin blaggers. Apparently we are sick of seeing the fruits of our hard work hooked by harrying hobgoblin hooligans in this little village, but it just means it's going to give me a lot of points. Morning Tom, welcome. Lovely to have you on stream. Hope you're doing well. I saw your cute little redesign as well for your Lalafell. That looks awesome. So we've got more and more people coming on stream. Lovely to have you join us. So for those who are new to any of this, haven't heard what's going on, I am streaming games for 26 hours. Today is the launch of something called the 2.6 challenge in the UK. And today, if you don't know, would have been the day that the London Marathon would have taken place. So because the marathon would have been 26 miles, because it's the 26th of April as well, this 2.6 challenge is all about doing something around the numbers 2.6 or 26 to raise some money for charities. So I am gaming for 26 hours. I'm also going to be talking to 26 different people during my stream. So some of them are going to be volunteers for diversity role models, some are going to be trustees, I'm going to talk to some teachers, I'm going to talk to a patron, I'm going to talk to a guy called Chris who works at the Trevor Project about the work they do in schools in the States. Yeah, so talking to a whole variety of people every hour on the hour. To kind of give you an idea, if you don't know much about our work at Diversity Role Models, if you don't know much about what it involves, why it's important, you know, talk about that and kind of help you get an idea of where some of that hard-earned cash is going to go to when you donate it, what it's going to help us achieve. Also going to be playing a variety of games, so we're not going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV the whole time. Going to be playing a variety of different things. I'm just trying to see if there are any other fates about. It doesn't look like it. Let's go over to Lakeland instead. See if there are some fates there. So we're just going to teleport over there and do something similar to what we've just been trying. So I'm hoping today, the plan is to try and raise £2,000. That's my target. See if we can hit that. We are already a third of the way there, which is really, really great. Thank you to everyone who's already donated. There aren't going to be 26 Catboys, Peter, unfortunately. But it would be great if there were 26 Catboys. I know that we would love that as a free company to have Catboys. This one down here, here we go. Oh, it's mostly done though. It's going to finish before we get there at that percentage. Ugh, I'm also not flying around in the right direction. Yes, hoping to raise £2,000, already a third of the way there, so that's what you can see up in the top left-hand corner in your screens. That's what that is, that's my progress bar, so hopefully we can get that filled throughout the day, throughout the 26 hours, raise some really good cash, And if anyone heard before as well, I said, you know, £4 is how much it costs us to reach one young person. So hopefully, if we raise £2,000, we're going to have enough to reach 500 young people. So that would be really, really fantastic. Hi, Mark, as well. I can see you in the chat on Twitch. Mark is going to be playing, I'm sure, with me at some point during the day. One of my best friends and an absolute sweetie. Does play Final Fantasy 14 with me. Here we go, found something at last. But won't be playing when we run a dungeon at 10:30, because the dungeon is not allowed to run yet. Sorry, Mark. Feeling a teensy bit bad not being able to run that with you this morning. Going to get there. Here we go, we're nearly there. I don't know why there are so few fates about this morning. It's a bit of a pain to try and find some. Also, Mark, I'm aware you're now seeing areas of the game that you've not seen before, which must be slightly odd. Oh, here we go. Let's actually get inside it. Here we go. That's going to be better. You'll cheer me on from the sidelines. Thank you, Mark. That's going to be really appreciated, having you cheer me on from the sidelines. I'm hoping, you know, I'm going to have a good number of people cheering on from the sidelines all throughout the day, because 26 hours is going to be pretty long. And it's definitely nice to have somebody talking to me in chat as well. It's really helpful. Otherwise, yeah, talking to myself effectively for 26 hours, plus the other people I'm talking to. But you know, spending a long time talking to myself might get a little bit difficult. Enjoy the screams of unknown mechanics. Yeah, it's going to be Orban Monastery. If you watch that, Mark, I'm sure will be interesting for you. Especially as most of us have never done it before, so we will have no idea what's going on. Hence the screams of unknown mechanics. But we'll see if we can get on. We do have someone running it with us who's done it before. And knows what she's doing, but she's not going to be in voice chat with us. She's just going to be on the text chat, hopefully giving us clues, giving us tips about what it is that we're doing. That's that one done. Nearly at the point of levelling up. You can also see, Mark, how many amazing experience points you get from a fate out in Shadowbringers. As I get 337,500 points. I bet you would like to be able to get that many points from a fate at the point of the game you're in. Oh yeah, I've got my Thunder Pony. One of my favourites. Absolutely one of my favourites to fly around on. Okay. So this one looks like it's just a single enemy fate. So we'll see how quickly we can get through this. Mark says he's getting Stormblood base game done today. That's exciting. When do you think you're going to be ready to do the final dungeon? Do you want... I could run it with you if it's while I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 if you wanted. Excuse me while I eat, everyone. Obviously there's going to be a bit of this throughout the day while I'm on stream. I'm determined to have breaks that are as short as possible, so yeah, I'm going to be eating on stream. Got my lovely husband providing food for me, so that's going to make things easier throughout the day, and then just try and limit breaks to comfort breaks when I need to. Now what's this then? Hey Ruben, welcome. Welcome along to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I'm currently just running some fates, just because I'm kind of pottering until we're ready. I'm also waiting, I'm eventually speaking to a colleague shortly, hopefully, on voice chat, which is why I kind of said we'd run stuff at 10:30. So we'll see how we get on. I'm also eating my breakfast, which Mark delivered just after I started streaming, so nice to have something to eat so I'm not starting the day too hungry. Looks like this is nearly done. It's not being particularly challenging. So there's someone tanking it for me. Mark has just got to the locks. Exciting, Mark. You are near the end then. That's pretty exciting. Mind you, I knew you had to be near the end, given that we did that dungeon together last night to help you make progress. Excellent. Getting close to going up to level 73, which I'm looking forward to. Oh, and also welcome to whoever's just joined us on Twitch. So we've got someone new who's joined. Do jump into chat, say hello if you'd like. Same if you're watching on Twitter. Do please say hello, ask questions, you know, interject with comments. Happy to chat away with you when I'm streaming. I'm just going to check. Oh, actually, it looks like Kate might be ready. One moment. Oh, I've got a missed call. Here we go. Let me try calling Kate, because it looks like she's ready to chat.
And I hear you.
Hi, Kate.
I'm going well.
Well,
Hello, can you hear me?
hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can everyone on stream hear Kate as well? I've been trying to adjust the volume of various things to make sure that we can hear people. I think you should be able to
Well, if I can
hear
if I
Kate.
can hear you, then you're definitely going out through my microphone feed right now.
Yes, we can hear Kate. Yeah, no, I know. Just I had the balance of my game music a bit too. It wasn't quite right earlier.
So how are you? How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm excited. It kind of feels. I mean, it's just the beginning, so we'll see how I feel in 24 hours or so. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. Feeling excited.
Fantastic. So to fill everyone in, Will is my friend and colleague at Diversity Role Models. Will came up with the idea to do this, so I just sort of piggybacked on that. Thought, yeah, let's do this. That's a great idea because I like playing games, and I will be playing games generally anyway. So Will, just tell us about how you came up with the idea and tell us a little bit about DRM.
Well, so I kind of did, and I didn't come up with the idea at the same time. So I'd already been thinking about doing a charity stream. I am going on furlough next week, so I'm going to be off for a month. So I thought, oh, maybe I'd do a 24-hour charity stream when I'm off for a month. And I've mentioned that to some people at work, some people who are still working on furlough. Mentioned it to my boss, and then my boss heard about this 2.6 challenge, where people are encouraged to do something linked to the number 2.6 or 26.
Yeah.
So he kind of said, oh, how about a 26-hour stream? And I like the idea, and it kind of took off from there. It means that I'm doing it much sooner than I probably would have done it, because this campaign's launching today. So I've had about 2 weeks to sort all of this. But yeah, it's been fun.
Fantastic. So 26 hours, what are you going to be playing?
Well, so you can't see, Kate, I'm just currently eating. Sorry, I took a quick bite of food. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 14. We're going to be playing some Splatoon 2, some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Link's Awakening.
I might jump in with you for the Mario Kart.
Excellent. That's tomorrow morning, between 10 and 12. We're going to be playing Mario Kart.
Yeah, I'll probably post your stream and then I'll jump over and
fab.
play Mario Kart.
That'd be great. Going to be playing Link's Awakening overnight. I'm going to play it from beginning to end, which for anyone who knows me on Twitter will most likely know that Link's Awakening is my absolute favourite game of all time. So that's why I've chosen to play that in its entirety. Also, I feel like hopefully I should know what I'm doing overnight if I'm a bit not quite so with it. Yeah, and some other stuff. I can't remember what else. There's various things floating around. If anyone wants to see it, you can see the schedule if you check out either my Twitter, WillFletchUK, if you check out Diversity Role Models Twitter, DiversityRM, or you can check out me on Twitch, WillFletchUK as well. Schedule's there, so you can see what I'm going to be streaming and when.
And also, I'll drop in the link to Will's just giving.
Oh, thank you so much. And you did
screen.
ask me to introduce diversity role models as well, didn't you? Which I didn't manage.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that in a second. I'll drop that link to Will's just giving page in the chat box and in the info box on my Twitch TV page. So you should be able to click on that link and go straight and donate a couple of pounds. But find out who DRM. So yeah, give us a quick overview of DRM and who we are.
Yep, so we are an organisation that was specifically founded to do work around homophobic, biphobic and transphobic bullying in schools. So all of that work that we do is based around taking in positive role models. Most of them LGBT themselves, but some of them are allies. And they share their personal stories as a way of developing young people's empathy and understanding of what it's like to be LGBT. Ultimately, it's all about trying to help. We're very aware that the majority of young people that we see in schools are heterosexual and cisgender, so we're trying to help them understand how they can be better allies so that they can create really inclusive school environments where their peers, whether they're questioning their sexuality or gender identity, or whether they know what their sexuality or gender identity is, so that they can feel really welcomed and accepted and valued.
It does have such a fantastic, impact on those young people. You see, it's because it builds empathy. It's that awareness through those stories. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it really does. Because I say, lots of people ask me, is there a big problem with young people being homophobic, biphobic, and transphobic? And I'm like, well, it's not necessarily about their attitudes towards LGBT people anymore. You still see some young people definitely who have quite old-fashioned attitudes, but predominantly, it's young people are out there using certain language, behaving in certain ways, and just not thinking about the impact that that's going to have.
Yeah.
So when we build that empathy, when they understand how it affects someone when you behave or you act in a certain way, you find that they change their behaviours quite quickly.
Fantastic. Anyway, I've been on just after 10 because I had a little bit of technical difficulties, as you've always have to have something like.
Oh, I had some at the beginning as well. I managed to have my volume not set properly, as I said, and apparently I just left it on me full screen and webcam rather than actually putting my game into the feed at the beginning. But we got it sorted. As soon as someone told me, I was like, let me just sort that.
Yeah, then I think it was like a 20-minute interview with my first person on, but it's all been good. So, I think it's time to go and play some games, and I'll leave you to go and play some games. And if you're free at any other point in the day, we'll probably have another catch-up, and then I'm going to be talking to you at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning.
We definitely can have a catch-up. If you want one at any point, if you need to hear another voice, just let me know.
No problem.
And as you say, I'll speak to you if not at 4 in the morning, and we'll see how we're both getting on.
You take care, Will.
Take care, Kate. Have a good stream.
Have a good game. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Great. So that was lovely, Kate. She is streaming as well, so just wanted me to talk to me while she's on her stream towards the beginning. So what we are going to do in just a moment, probably once we finish this Fate, is I'm going to be continuing to play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to be playing with some of the Cat Boys, who are the free company that I'm in. So we will be running Orban Monastery, which is a 24-person raid. So I'm also going to go over, because I'm going to put them in on voice chat. In fact, Cat Boys, if we're doing voice chat and running as Cat Boys, we might as well just stick it in the Cat Boy chat. Why not I stick it over there instead of the other Discord? I'm just going to pop a message to them, if you bear with me quickly while I just type something out. There we go, cool. And I'll tell the other person who's joining us that we're just about to party up, so that she's not sat wondering where on earth we are. Just about to party up. now. Excellent. So hopefully we'll have the voices of some cat boys join us in a moment. Because I've gone into the chat that they are probably going to join. Some of them are online as well, so I'm just going to go and see them at our free company house. Maybe that inside. So for those who don't play Final Fantasy, if you're watching, you don't know much about it. It is Final Fantasy XIV is an MMO. It's a massively multiplayer online game. So you're always playing with other people all the time. You may have heard me mention Catboys. So the free company I'm in, which is kind of like a, I guess like a group within the game, we are all a race that's called Makote. And you can see we've got little cat ears and we've got a little cat tail, which is why we started referring to ourselves as Catboys. And this is our lovely little house called the Scratching Post. We have a hot tub. Quite why we have a hot tub. I think we just thought it would be fun to have a hot tub. And then down here... Oh, there's Gav. Down here we have our cute little kind of committee room, dining room type thing. We've been doing a lot of work recently to decorate, so we're trying to make it look really nice in here. So we have a really nice space to come and do things. Let's just see, has anyone come back to me yet? Not yet, hoping we'll all be parting up shortly. Oh, there is Gav, who's obviously quite excited to be on stream. And he's going to be running stuff with us. And he's blowing me a kiss, which is absolutely lovely. So, let's see. Ruben isn't ready at the moment. Gav is ready at the moment. Let's see who else we can get. Peter, do you fancy coming and running Orwell Monastery if you're still on stream as well? Because you're definitely welcome to. Yes, okay, fab. I think we've got 2 healers, but I don't think we've got a tank, so you can tank or DPS if you would like to. Just waiting for some of the others to be ready. And once everyone is ready... Oh, Ruben's ready. Only thing I don't know is what's happened to Emma. You better bard as you don't know this is tank. That makes sense. That's not... I don't know it at all, so you'll know it more than I know it. I'm trying to remember who else we're waiting for. James and Emma, I think. I'm not entirely sure what's happened to them. Here's Ruben. Alright, so I've got your chat in the thing now as well. Excellent. So yeah, hopefully, sorry everyone on the stream, we're just trying to make sure we are all together and ready to go. I don't know, there were 2 people I was expecting. I don't know what's happened to them at the moment. I thought we were going to run it with us.
Aloha.
Hey Ruben, how are you?
I'm well. Sorry that I was a little bit late. I was running Leviathan.
That's alright, that's alright. I'm still just wondering, there's no sign of James or Emma yet. So I'm trying to work out where they are. And as you can see, Peter's going to join us again. So as we've got enough party space.
Makes sense. Was trying to get Gunbreaker to level 61 and I failed.
Yeah.
I'm just shy. It's really annoying.
That is most disappointing.
Hey, Gav.
Bonjour.
So we have, I don't know how, we have 7 people watching us on Twitch. I
One
don't
of
know
which
how
is
many,
me.
one of which is yourself. Fuck, watching yourself, fine. I don't know how many on Twitter, because my software doesn't show me. But we may very well have people on the Diversity Role Models Twitter watching us as well. Still nothing from James or Emma. Just see if... Is James online at all today? Have you seen?
I haven't seen.
I don't think I've seen
not
him
on
in Discord.
not on 14 for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't see anything from since last night.
Curiouser and curiouser. Maybe he's waiting for his bed because his bed was arriving today, wasn't it?
That's true.
Excitedly sitting in the front garden.
One of our friends is having a new bed delivered today. So yes, might be having his bed delivered now. But we will see. We'll give them a moment and then we'll have to decide what we're going to do if we're going to run it without them. Or run something else. Oh, hey Dan, thank you. Someone commenting on the fact that we're a third of the way to the fundraising target, which we are. So we'll be seeing to see if we can get some more donations rolling in. If anyone would like to donate, you can either find my fundraising page. I'm sure you'll easily find it on my Twitter, WolfletchUK. You can find it on Diversity Role Models Twitter, DiversityRM. Or if you're watching on Twitch, there should be a link to my fundraising page underneath the stream on my profile page on my channel. If you take a look there, so it should be really easy to find wherever you're watching, hopefully. And I will also, while we're just waiting, why don't I just as well, I will just ping a link to it out in the text chats. So anyone who's watching, if you're following along the text chat, you've got a link there as well. Stick it into Twitter. Voila, there it is. That's the fundraising page. Every little really appreciated. Trying to see if we can get to £2,000 today, so we can see how we can get on. Emma's just logging on. So
Excellent, that's one.
James that we're missing. Let me just try him on WhatsApp and see if he's It's not been seen since last night though. Oh, and it's corrected Aubon Monastery to Sorbonne. Like,
I mean, that's great.
We're a French university instead of going to run a raid. Hi, Liana. Welcome.
Well, we've not run this before, so for all we know, it could be a French university.
It could be a French university. This is true. I guess we'll find out soon. So Emma said she was just coming online. Just waiting until I see her ping on. Yeah, I think we might need to go without James. If he doesn't appear. This is the one of the things I do find about an MMO is that when you're trying to coordinate everyone, you end up with a little bit of waiting around. But it's worth it once we get to have fun together. It's so much more fun playing with friends and playing with people that you haven't met before. So Liana is asking on Twitter if I'm a YouTuber. No, I'm not, Liana. I haven't done anything on YouTube. I've only recently just started up on Twitch. That's where I've mostly been doing stuff. It's in the back of my mind to think that I might do some stuff on YouTube. But at the moment I've just been focused on getting started with streaming, getting started and ready for this 26-hour fundraiser that I'm doing today and tomorrow. And yeah, focused on that, and I've started thinking about what I'm going to do after this as well. Be thinking about what games I'm going to be playing, what things I might want to do on here, if I want to do some stuff on YouTube as well and stuff. But my lovely friend Ruben is in the chat, is on YouTube. Say hello, Ruben.
Hello.
What's your channel? Remind us, because I can't remember the name of your channel.
It's Rue the Gamer, same as Twitter and everything.
Rue the Gamer, yeah. And he has just kind of re-kicked off his YouTube stuff. He's putting lots of amazing content up there that you can go and see.
With a new video going up today. Just a minor, small plug there.
Exciting. What's today's video? What's today's video going to be?
It's the 3rd episode of my Resident Evil 3 remake Let's Play.
Awesome. Ruben is a big Resident Evil fan.
And I'm also very bad at it.
Liana is saying hi. I'm assuming that's hi to you, Ruben. So, I'm sure you're not really bad at it. You know, I'm sure you must have picked up some skills in all the years that you've been playing.
I wouldn't count on it.
I mean, I've gone through multiple different phases of panic. Does that count as progress?
I guess learning about the different types of panic. I mean, it's a key skill to learn if you're going to be playing Resident Evil. Liana says they love Resident Evil, so it sounds like it's going to be right up your street going to watch Ruben's channel a bit. Hopefully, we're just going to wait. I've not heard anything from James.
Emma is online. I don't know whether you've added her as a friend.
I did add her as a friend. I can't see her online though.
She's just sent me a tell.
Is it because I've not got a crossword link shell?
Oh, that's possible. Did you want to temporarily hand leadership
to me? Yeah, why don't I give
and
you
I'll get
leadership
her
and
added?
you can just make sure she's in. If I go on the right thing. Promote. Oh, they did manage to get Peter in with no problems, so I don't know why. Because we are in a crossword party. I don't know why I'm struggling.
It's weird, she's not showing us online for me.
Yeah, that's the same thing I had.
There you go.
Liana's gonna go, but says nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'll be on for 27 hours and 12 minutes still. No, 25 hours and 12 minutes. I'm making it longer than it needs to be. So you're welcome to come back at any point if you want to. Great. So let's just do a ready check. Check that everyone's ready to go.
So we're running it without James. I mean, we're going to have to run it again anyway with Mark and stuff.
He's not replied and he's not showing us even having been online this morning on WhatsApp, so I think we're just going to go. Okay, so... Oh, you're part... Oh, did you put me back to party leader?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fine. Well then, let's get rolling.
Oh, in fact, your carbuncle's just standing on the table, Gav.
But of course.
Staring at me for some reason.
So we now have the next bit of waiting that we might encounter, which is wait. Oh no, there we go. We got really quickly. Waiting for you.
Apparently, no waiting.
Why don't I try this every time, talking to people on stream about how we're going to have to wait, just so that it can
prove you wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Oh, technology.
To be fair, a lot of people are probably running this again now, so...
Yeah, a lot of people are running this one again. It's a bit of older content, but it's become required content if you want to do some new content that's gone into the game, so there are lots of people who are running this at the moment. Hence, all of us running it for the first time, because we want to go and do the new content. Yeah, we are going to have to do it again. We've got someone in our free company who missed out on Ridorana Lighthouse last night, which is the one before this one. So we're going to have to do that one and this one again at some point.
And also, Mark is rapidly approaching being able to run these as well, so...
So we're going to have to do all 3. Woo. How exciting. Oh, we're getting better at them. We'll see how long that lasts.
There wasn't quite as much death in Rabanasta.
I don't know, I died an awful lot.
Huh. So this is what is called an alliance raid. So it's effectively it's a dungeon with 24 players in it at the same time, split into 3 parties of 8. So we're going to be in a group of 8, and there are 2 other groups of 8 joining us. So it can get a bit chaotic with that many people doing things all at the same time. We're going to see how we get on. I'm sure we'll get to the end, for sure. Hoping that we'll do it without having too many problems. We're not in an alliance yet.
Oh, we're Alliance B.
Oh, what's going on there? Nini's just
Oh, so we've already...
There we go.
Straight into a mob room.
So we've already been given the power of the Echo for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
Because they know we're going to struggle.
Or maybe we're joining one which was already in progress and they already wiped.
That's possible.
Maybe I never thought of that, actually.
That is possible as well. Oh, look away.
Ah, no.
Monastic Ghost.
They all died.
Yeah, I do always have
Oh
in
no,
progress.
they didn't die.
Oh, I should remember I'm a healer as well and do some healing. It's always helpful when you can remember which job you're doing.
Who has joined us?
Me.
Ugh.
Sorry?
Ooh.
We've just started, we're sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay. But we're going to have to do it again
Hello, James.
Hello. We're going to have to do it again soon with Gareth, because Gareth hasn't done Ridorana either, and Mark's going to be there before very long. So...
Well, he's already level 69, so he's almost finished Stormblood, so he's almost literally ready to do this. He just needs to gear up.
Yeah. Tom is saying in the Twitch chat, so used to being a tanky cat boy. Yes, I am. That's why sometimes I forget that I've switched into being a healer, and I should act like a healer rather than acting like a tank. And maybe do some healing. It helps.
When a healer acts like a tank, does that really just remind anyone else of when Scrappy Doo goes off on one? Because that's all I can think of whenever it happens.
I guess, because you're like a little squishy, not very high defense.
Sturdy.
Yeah, not sturdy. Yeah. Sturdy's a good word.
It is a good word.
Be like, come on then, I'll cut ya.
Oh god.
You want my love?
Right, let's get this on everyone. Get that on our tank, and we're off. Mustadio. Wonder if it's to do with mustard. I don't know. Coming up with
Colonel
strange
Mustadio.
things to say on the stream. And I'm waiting to see what kind of annoying stuff he's going to try and pull. Because the boss can't be this easy. Oh,
Cool, that's a big AoE.
to move out of. We didn't get very long to move out of it either. Oh, he's going to be the other side now.
How? I got hit in both of those.
How did you get hit by both of them?
I tried to move out of the way of the one and then got into the right in the middle of the other.
Okay, Peter's moving over here, so I'm just going to come over here with Peter and hope for the best. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, that was a sudden AoE.
Yeah, I'm thinking, did you see there was that move called Maintenance? My guess is that the stuff that it was doing in Maintenance was showing the areas where the AoE wasn't going to be.
No,
As opposed
was
to was?
was my impression. He was
Okay.
activating robots that were going to create AOE's across the floor.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I
but it
think
looked like
that's
I
gonna
thought
get
something fell from
difficult
the
when you-
ceiling. Oh, Luna, my fellow healer, is having the same problem that she had yesterday. Oh,
Oh.
of people standing too far away from her so she can't heal them. Doesn't help. This is
Oh, he's a
interesting.
sniper. Fun.
Okay, perfect.
Oh. I don't quite know what is going on here. What do we have to do? Did we have... Okay, I have no idea what was going on there, but apparently I didn't get it right. Let's wait, I'm sure someone's going to raise me in a moment. At the
Oh, I
moment-
can.
Oh, there we go. Have any
Yeah,
of
I'm
us
not really
worked
sure
out what
I was
happened
supposed
there?
to do there.
Peter says lol in the chat on Twitch. Yes, Peter. Not my finest hour, but you've seen plenty of my not my finest hours already. Gav, I can get you. If I'm close enough.
Thank you, Jared.
Wait, there we go. Oh, I don't. Thin air as well. There we go, got you.
Oh, someone else got me.
Oh.
Thank you, though. A plus for
Trying to
effort.
be my best healer, and I just can't get there in time. Oh, maintenance. This is the one that did the big AoE thing again.
Oh wait, no, this is different this time. He's maintaining different things.
Oh. Early turret. Okay, fine. Well, I wasn't in it, so that's fine. That'll do.
Stop it, Colonel Mustard.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't get. Whoa! I didn't have enough time to get out of that.
Oh, no.
I'm
Oh,
dead.
that hasn't gone well.
Yep.
Okay, I've got you. I've got swift cast in 5 seconds. Oh, someone's got you anyway. Cool.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Okay, I'm going to stay quite close to the boss now. Right.
Oh,
Maintenance.
this is the one it did before.
Right. So I'm going to stand
It's
here.
maintaining
Oh wait,
those
no.
things.
Here.
I'm gonna go where everyone else appears to be going.
Oh, now it's created big robot things. Oh, shoot. Oh no. Okay, fine. I avoided whatever that
Oh,
was.
bloody
Okay,
Nora.
just... Playing when you don't know what you're
Okay.
doing is always interesting.
Oh, okay. Oh god. Right. Here?
Trying to see if I can
No.
get some heals
Here.
for people.
Right. He is correct.
Oh,
Yes.
is it to do with these things on the outside? Yes.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
And the guns.
And the goodness gracious me. A lot going on.
I don't consent to this. Alright, I'm dead.
I've got you.
I'll get you up. Okay. I'll get the bard up.
Cool.
Ooh,
Done.
thanks.
I know. I'm about to... Once I'm done with the boss, I'm going to switch over and cool down.
Right. Is this? You have to put gaps. You have to.
Oh,
Fucking Christ!
well, I
don't really
didn't
understand.
die
I
that
got
time.
wiped out immediately.
I managed not to die that time. I don't know how I did it.
There you go, boyfriend.
Thank you.
Tank is up.
I have no idea. I have no idea what I did, but I did something wrong.
Dan, if you're still watching, I'm going to call you in one moment, just as soon as we're done with this boss. Oh, I got hit by that one as well. Ugh. Struggling.
I'm just trying to stay a little bit closer to the boss than I normally would.
Just trying to stay alive, mostly.
We're nearly there. We're going to manage it. We may not know what we're doing, but we're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. It would seem.
Oh shit! Right. Okay. So it's gonna come that
See if we can
way.
do that.
Not there. Here. Yeah.
When in doubt, go and stand with everyone else and hope that they've got it right. It's a good philosophy in life. Well, in Final Fantasy XIV life. There we go. We got
No,
it.
don't stack with me. Move!
Oh god, maintenance again. Here?
Samarluna.
No.
I'm sure
Here.
that Emma knows what she's doing. She's done this before.
Many
Nearly
times.
there, nearly there. Oh. And we're done. Okay. Ruben and Gav, I'm going to disappear off this VC for a moment while I go and chat to a guest on the stream.
Okay.
I will be back.
Okay.
Cool.
So let's see. Hopefully he is going to be ready. Calls. Here we go. Let's give him a call. Oh God, where's everyone gone this way? I'm assuming. Yes. I've lost you all. Okay, fine. Let's see where you've gone. Not this way though. Lost everyone. Oh, Dan is on, but I've got him on mute. Hi, Dan.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How is hour one?
Hour one has been good. Sorry, one moment. I managed to... Oh, there we go. There we go. I managed to stop running around in my computer game. I'm just trying to catch up with everyone who's run ahead of me while I was calling you. So I'm now joined by the lovely Dan Beeson, who actually works with us at Diversity Role Models. So Dan, why don't you tell us a bit about how you first came to know about what we were doing at DRM?
Right, so, well, as you know, Will, you'll know all of the story anyway, but for everybody else, I used to work for Gay Star News, LGBT news media website. So, being based in London at the same time, you know, the LGBT sphere is a small sphere, and I've known of DRM, what you've been doing for a while, just kind of, obviously there's a lot of parallels between what I did in media and what DRM does in education through storytelling. So I've always been like a big believer in the impact of storytelling. I think everybody can also kind of affiliate themselves with that. So when it became time for me to kind of evolve, I wanted to kind of work in a charity.
Yep.
And when Diversity Role Models, the kind of role came up, bear in mind it wasn't a role that I've kind of ever done before. So not only did I leave my industry, my safety, but it, you know, moved to the third sector in a kind of fundraising role.
Yep.
So it was a bit daunting, but it was something that I wanted to do because I really believed in what DRM does. Like, for me, joining DRM was a kind of full circle moment in the sense of I was bullied a lot in school, like kind of on a daily basis, and it's only now when I look back at it, it's like how alone you actually do feel. Like even as recent as when I was in high school, so 15 years ago, not even that, the LGBT wasn't an acronym. Like, I didn't know anyone in extended family or anyone that was gay. The only representation was on TV, which was also negative. So you actually, when you're back there in the moment, you feel like you're alone because you believe that you are. When no one around you is talking about it. And it's only now when I look back at it that I realise how lonely it was, really, alongside with the kind of with the bullying as well. So being able to kind of go into school and not only one, tell my story, which for me is a, you know, is a full circle thing, but two, to see how much more open younger people are these days, but in a parallel, like there's so much education, there's so much kind of stuff going on in society that they've absorbed and they embrace, but at the same time there still is that core of they're young, so they're being guided by the issues that are bigger than them and from people that are older than them. And unfortunately they're the kind of people that kind of teach their children not to embrace difference and things like that. So there's so many planes of why I joined DRM, but you know, as you know, I mean, it's coming up to a year for me being at DRM.
I can't believe that's flown by that you've been with us a year.
Oh, don't even like. I literally looked at it the other day. I was like, the 20th of May. I remember thinking like when I began, you always try and kind of get through your probation period is always the slowest part.
Yeah.
But once that was kind of over, it's flown. It's absolutely flown. And we've done so many things, even in this year alone, that I just had seen firsthand and see how much of an impact that we have as such a small charity with amazing volunteers, and the power of just going in to share a story. It's not something that you need to almost like prepare for in a way. Like you can't do it wrong because it's your story, and it's what you share.
No, I totally agree. I think that's one of the really powerful things. Is I had someone ask me the other day, was on stream with me the other day, and they said, "Oh, what kind of role models do you have?" And I was explaining to them, well, it's anyone, because the philosophy is that we all have a personal story that we can share. Role model is such a loaded term that sometimes people get a bit scared by it, but it's like we just mean like being. Sorry, I'm dying twice now on stream. This is not going very well. I'm doing something in this game that I've literally never done before, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Two things at once.
And two things at once. Yeah, literally what we mean by being a role model is being your authentic self. And letting young people just see that and just see that you're happy and confident, and it's it's okay to be have a sexuality or a gender identity that's different from the majority of people. You can be happy and confident and have a great life.
Yeah, I mean, not that this is a recruitment drive, but the one thing I hear from well, it is and it isn't. The one thing I hear from people when I talk about what we do, they're like, "Oh, I don't have a story." It's like, yes, you do, because you're here today. You're a member of the community. That means your story is as valid as anybody else's. Yeah. And even some people today who are lucky enough to have led a good school life and not being bullied or whatever, feel like their story isn't worth hearing, but actually they might be the most important stories to hear, because they're the most positive, and they show that like we are just like, I feel it's so like historical by saying we are who we are and kind of like being accepted XYZ, but it absolutely just proves that. And
it's also just still so many people don't feel that, whether they're at school, whether they're not at school. It's so important for us to work on creating that society where people feel that it's okay.
Absolutely.
Because certainly I had, my own experience was I mean, it's taken me a long time to kind of accept that I was bullied. I didn't necessarily view it as bullying at the time, but I felt my self-esteem as a young person was just horrendous, because I just felt I was in a society where people didn't accept you, and the conflict that brings is just awful.
I mean, I knew point blank that I was kind of being bullied. Like, it was very direct, everything like that. And the problem with it is, it's hard to recognize, and it's hard to accept, because it creates who you are moving forward as an adult. Like, you might leave school and that bullying ends, but the impact it has is so deep that you might not even be conscious of it. So it takes a lot of unpacking to realize your behaviors extend from what you've been nurtured from your experiences. So what we do from a really young age, obviously from like age 5, is crucial, because your experiences from the beginning will create who you are. So intervention in school is the place to do it, rather than really, I mean, adults as well, there's definitely a parallel, but if we can help young people at the beginning, then we can help preserve their mental well-being in the future, for sure.
And also their life prospects as well, because if you look at any form of bullying, but there's research on it on homophobic, biphobic and transphobic bullying as well. Young people end up skipping school. They do less well academically. It affects everything. It's like this ripple effect that goes out through every area of someone's life. And
like
really
there were times where I would do anything I could to get out of school, like absolutely anything, and and I was successful at times, just kind of pulling sickies, XYZ. But and that was reflected in my grades. And I mean, not to blow my own horn, but when I went to college, my grades got better, and then when I went to university, they got better still. The more and more
the more you
I
felt
was
accepted.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and accepted everybody else. Exactly. Yeah. So
I have.
I mean,
also go on.
No, go on.
I was gonna say, so I have one kind of other final question for you, which
Go for
is
it.
I want you to imagine there's a time machine, and you
Yeah.
can go and
Oh,
jump
God.
in it, and you can go and be the role model in a classroom for your, whatever age it is, your 13-year-old
Yeah.
self or whatever. What is it you'd want to impart? What's kind of the word of wisdom from Dan, or for anyone else who's out there who's struggling, trying to get through things at the moment?
Well, that's the thing. Firstly, the one thing you can't change is your past. Like,
Absolutely.
I wish
Yeah.
I could reverse time and be exactly who I was, be unapologetic about it, and kind of be a trailblazer, because back then that's what it was. Like,
Yeah.
I would go. So if I was going to go in a time machine back to, say, my classroom in year 7 and 8, my message would be to be unapologetically yourself, because in the future
Nice. Yeah.
you'll be happy about who you are, and hopefully accept yourself, or be on that journey to accepting yourself, because we all are. But at least you won't look back and regret not bringing who you are to the forefront of your peers.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
what I would
That's really
say.
lovely. That's really powerful. Well, thank you.
Oh my God, thanks.
Thank you for joining. So that's
No problem.
a bit from Dan about the charity that we're raising for today, Diversity Role Models. So you can see at the moment we've raised just over £690 up there in the corner.
Yes.
We're aiming to raise £2,000 today. So we've got a bit of a way to go. If you want to find out where you can give, you can look on the Diversity Role Models Twitter. If that's how you're watching, it's there. If you're watching us on Twitch, then you will find it on my Twitch channel page. You'll find a link to my page where you can give. And just £4 will give us enough money to reach one young person. So even if you can only give a little, it really does make a difference. Cool.
Absolutely does. And Will, I mean, enjoy the next 24 and a half hours.
Thank you, Dan.
Well done for taking on
I'll
that
do my
huge
best.
challenge for us.
Yeah.
Well, you're already a third of the way there, and you're only, what, an hour and a bit in, so
Yeah.
I have faith. I'll be tuning in later.
Great. Thanks, Dan. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Cool. No worries.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Shoot. Ooh. Getting caught in AoEs. Oh, I think this is going to do this. I have little to no idea what I'm actually doing in this raid, and it's really not helping me. I'm just kind of trying to follow other people a bit to see what it is they're doing. And work out what it is that's going on. So Tom, you can see you said congratulations on the level. Thank you. Always good to level up. And Vicky Jane, I see that you joined as well. Lovely to have you with us. Oh. Again, I still have next to no idea what's going on in this raid. Ooh, let's do that. Give everyone a quick burst heal. There's a part of me that's wondering why I thought healing a new duty when I'm chatting to people on stream as well was a good idea. But we will see. I will give a big thank you later to Emma, aka Luna, in our party, because she is an amazing healer. She's the other healer in our party, and it's helping me a lot, making sure that everyone is not just dying endlessly. She is much, much, much better at this than I am. At healing. This isn't normally what I do in the game, so... Oh, Forgotten Arena. Cool. Ads. Looks? Yes, ads. Okay, fine. So I'm just going to squish these ads. See how we get on. as well. First heal. There we go. I'm out of that AoE. Oh, I'm in another AoE. All the AoE. Ooh. Another burst heal. Let's get Gav up. That's a Gav. Let's get healed. Run over this way. Oh no, 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 no. Just everyone. There we go. All back. Everyone healed except for me. Too busy getting everyone else sorted, it seems. Right, if we're going to do that, let me quickly go back into the Cowboys voice chat. Okay. Do that. Do this. Where's my raise gone? I'm going to set my raise. Oh no, everything's going skew-if. There we go, accepted. I'm back
60%, that's what I meant.
There we go, hello.
Which one are you fighting?
Hello.
I'm not doing the best in this raid.
The Thunder God.
So that's the... Not the last one, but the one before.
Oh good, I'm glad to hear that we're nearly there. That will make me happy at least. I have next to no idea what's going on.
Well, I was gonna...
I'm finding it very difficult to follow what's going on with this boss as well. There's a lot of mechanics.
I also decided that healing and talking to people on stream while I heal a raid that I've not done before was a sensible idea.
But was it a constructive conversation?
It was a really good conversation.
Why did that change direction? It went straight last time and then it went diagonal that time.
Yeah.
So I moved where I thought...
Oh, who needs? Do you want a raise?
Please.
Yes, please.
You're up. I got Ruben, so Ruben can then help with some others. Pop this back on my stream as well so I can see what's going on. Oh, hey, Adam. Welcome. You can watch us doing not very well. Nice to have you join us on stream. None of us have any clue what we're doing in this particularly. So I think just trying to keep it together enough. Oh my goodness gracious me, and I just used my burst heal. Eek. That one, and that one. It's a big old heal. There we go.
Did you use Plenary Indulgence?
I did use Plenary Indulgence. Are you proud of me?
DPS grab. Okay.
I'm learning what I'm doing. I didn't have a size left, so I went with Plenary. Oh,
I've got no idea what you're saying, Luna.
What was Luna saying? DPS grab. Oh, is she saying grab the? Was she saying DPS is to grab the tethers? Maybe. I don't entirely know. I'm gonna give her a lily because she can do with a bit of help. Oh, I'm out of resources. Oh, I've not been managing my resources. What's this big circle thing? Oh my goodness gracious me.
Isn't that the one that grows? So we need to be careful of that now.
Uh-huh.
Have a tetragrammaton. We can all have a shield.
Yeah, but was that a constructive conversation? Well,
It was a very constructive conversation. It was great.
Good.
So,
Fuck.
and we've now raised. Oh no, they're £691. So we're ticking up gradually,
oh, very nice.
making some gradual progress.
Oh, add.
Yep. Pretty on it.
Size. Get you with the lily.
Do we have to go and get the next one?
I guess so.
I'm now most definitely
Yep.
at the point of talking to myself when I run this. Ooh, got hit by a big old load of vulnerability.
I'm dead.
Get you in a
I got
moment
hit
of
with your
just
standard
getting
attack.
Medica out
That's
when I
okay.
go first.
I was going to say, rely on, honestly, keep
Okay.
the party's health high first.
I had swift cast, so I could do it as soon as I'd. done Plenary Indulgence and Medica in succession. Or is he going to go somewhere else now? That's the circle one. Okay, that one I've kind of understood.
I still don't really know what's happening.
What's the rest of the fucking alliance doing?
Oh, arse.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna defeat this one. Oh, Luna's down.
Okay,
I don't
I'll
have
get
enough
Luna.
Resources. Okay, fine. I'll get the tank. I also don't have a swift cast, so raising as quickly as I can. There we go.
James is logged out.
I'm still here. Oh, I'm logged out of the game. Yeah, it's kicked me out.
Yeah.
The tank. Is the tank out? No.
It's probably when I was.
Absolute hate.
No, do you want me to get the tank up?
I sent the tank a raise. I don't know what happened.
Probably just as well that I wasn't in this dungeon.
It's not the best time we've ever had in our lives.
Oh,
This
I'm
is
doomed.
kind of on a par with when we did the first one of these raids the first time. I think in terms of experiences.
Mm.
I died.
Yeah.
Eek, so is Luke. Oh, so is Emma.
There's 5 people. No,
Oh,
4
you
people left in this.
Oh, you are fucking joking me.
Did we just wipe?
Yep.
Who are those other people who are running around though?
I can't solo heal. We have to do all that again.
Yes.
Let's see how we get on. Peter's asking if that link will still work for VC. Let me just send you a different one, Peter.
It will not.
Because it won't. Oh,
Do I have
The
any-
neighbour has their child over.
actually, Peter, you have to wait a moment because I'm in streaming mode on Twitch, so it's not super easy to quickly do it.
All markers go left, 3 in every circle.
I don't understand that. I'd explain more, but PS4. Hello, welcome to whoever's just joined. We are just trying to beat the Thunder God.
I think that was me.
Oh, you just joined on Twitch? Welcome. We're going to see how we get on with this. Hopefully it will go a bit better than it went last time. We'll see. Oh, and a size. Be good now. There we go. This is a little bit stressful. So, a way that you can help alleviate my stress is by thinking about giving some money to diversity role models. We're on £691. It'd be really great to see if we can get over that 700 mark. If possible.
Okay, I've not seen him do that one before.
Oh, shoot.
I've not seen him do that one before either, but that's probably because was
Will, you
dead.
need to get that into one of the
what do
away
I-
from us,
Okay, fine. Fine, got it away. Into
because
one of the circle
that ball will
things.
grow outwards from
Okay,
there.
fine. Got there.
I'm learning
Distinct
some
geometry.
of these mechanics.
I get the distinct feeling that Emma is at home just screaming at us.
I think possibly. That might be a reasonable guess.
IG Holy Sword, we need to be in this. Yeah. Okay. I'm starting to remember these.
Myself a thing.
IG Holy Sword, this is away.
Oh, this is the one that does the the outer circle one. Fine.
Yeah. That was the inner circle one.
inner
The
circle
outer
one.
circle one is when he puts both swords into the ground.
When he puts both swords into the ground. Okay, I'll try and look out for that. Dust blade does what? Come in a thing?
You need to have 3 of us standing in each one, which we have,
Okay, cool.
to mitigate the damage. This is an old. This is literally me. I've kind of gone into weird healer mode in my head.
Ah.
In that I'm watching the names of the attacks rather than
Thankfully,
the
I've not gone
tells.
into tank mode, which is going to make life easier.
Right,
Oh, this is
Colosseum.
the DPS, isn't it?
Okay, I'll get Luna. Oh wait, Luna's
Yeah, I got
already waiting for a raise.
I had a swift
Okay.
pass, so I got her up. Let's see if we can get through this.
Okay, these AoEs on this boss act like you have to be standing out of the first one, and then when it goes off, move into where the first one was.
Okay, fine. And there's a stack. Oh. Not
Okay,
enough people
one
in the
sec.
stack.
1, 2.
Squeaky bum time. Let's see if we can get ourselves sorted.
3. Oh wait. Oh shit, that was me. Where does this circle go? Ugh.
Swift cast back.
4. There you go.
Okay, you
I've
got
raised
it.
everyone that I can raise.
Everyone, in fact, is now back up and running.
Oh god. That was the most stressful time I've had raising, like ever. Having to raise practically everyone. Apart from, Gav, you were alive, weren't you?
Good
Yeah,
work,
my
Gav.
little saviour.
Good work on staying alive. And a size. Let's go this way. So come this way. Let's see how we get through
I don't
this.
like this
Okay, this
game
one's
anymore.
over here. This
the
one's back away.
So you can do the circle. Got that one. Oh, trying to learn what this boss is doing is
It's because he does a
hard.
lot of things.
He does do a lot of things.
It's the
This is a
tank buster, I believe.
Yeah, it sounds like a tank buster, doesn't it?
Oh no, this is the
The
blades in
glowing
a
thing.
line one.
Okay, oh, blades in a line.
This the tank buster. Crush Helm. Okay, this one is inwards. Yeah, inwards.
Okay. First heal for everyone. Level 2 for everyone.
We don't have to worry about that one because it's not coming anywhere near us.
It feels like it's going better, maybe?
Don't you dare, Will. Don't you jinx us.
I would rather try and play Tetris 99 with my hands tied behind my back than have to do this again.
Okay, we need to all be up to full health as quickly as possible.
You are aware we're going to have to do this again, right?
You are going to have to do this again.
I mean, I can just do it with a like duty finder group.
No,
Let's grab
we'll
it,
do it
chat.
with you.
It's
We
fun,
like,
grab
to,
it.
we like to look after our fellow cat boys.
Ah,
Okay, let's just do the thing.
Oh, shoot.
oh, bloody Nora.
Tank
No.
run. Step here. Are these the growing
One sec, I'll
things?
get the tank. Oh wait, the tank's already up.
Yeah, I got him. I don't have many resources to heal him, but I've got him. Three? No, that's already got three in it. This one's not got three in it.
3 over here.
Oh, shoot.
What?
We're nearly there.
Don't.
One ad done. Yeah, that's all the ads.
Tense.
Oh,
Okay,
I hate
we're in
this.
the right place. Just need to not be in that second circle.
Okay, now we've got the Thunder God, surely.
Okay, back out.
Yay, we did it!
We've still
Oh,
got another thing
We
to
still
go.
got. We still got.
I know
another
we've
boss.
still got another boss, but we're through that one. Right, let's see how stressful this one's going to be, this final one.
What's in the coffer? Oh, hello.
Which one are you oh-helloing?
Oh, I like the Black Mage one. I don't like the healer one because it's a
Fine.
horrible shade of yellow. I'll watch that cutscene again later. So they're gonna probably activate this fight.
That was horrid.
That was pretty horrid. So, yeah, we made
We
it through
still
that
got one
boss.
more.
We've got one final boss to go. We'll see if this one goes better or worse or whatever. Hopefully, as long as it's less stressful, that would be nice.
What? I don't want this to be a mix of all previous mechanics.
Oh, is that what Luke's
Yeah.
saying? Ah. So this sounds like this is going to be fun. So please do remember that we're doing all of this, putting ourselves through this pain for charity, for diversity role models. So please do, if you're able to give, do please consider doing so. Only costs us £4 for every young person that we're able to do LGBT workshops with in schools. So it really is, you know, any little will help. And we'll see how we get on with this one. We need it at £700. Surely someone can get us there. Anxiously awaiting to see what's going to happen. As well as say, someone's made a donation.
You shall rue the day you raised your eyes to the heavens.
Apparently everyone, we're going to rue the day we raised our eyes to the heavens, so that's what Ultima the High Seraph is going to do to us.
Wait, so do they mean mix of all mechanics in previous bosses, or mix of all mechanics we've ever seen? Because that could be a much different boss.
Ah, indeed.
Oh God, there are
Mix
so
of,
many
mix of all
layouts.
mechanics you've ever seen might make life less horrendous. Or more horrendous, depending on what that mix of mechanics is.
Okay, what are these crosses?
Oh, Mark's locked out.
Hey Max!
Crosses are doing things.
I now have a Yorkie poo that's trying to climb up at me. You can jump up if you want.
I just got
Do you want to jump up? Jump up!
stomped.
Come on, jump up! No, he's just gonna go away. I think he just wants me to be on the sofa. He doesn't quite understand why I'm not on the sofa today. There we go. Oh, thank you to whoever donated. Thank you. Woo. Over £700 now. It's awesome.
Ooh.
Thank you. I will look up who
Big
you are
water swizzle.
and properly thank you in a bit. Once
I
I'm
don't
able
like the
to.
water.
Obviously, this is not exactly the moment to be trying to thank someone.
Okay, I'll get Peter up.
Ooh,
Oh, hello.
Exactly.
I've got a benediction ready for him.
Oh, okay. We need to stand in the slow moving
slow clocks
first, and then move into the fast.
Fine, cool. Oh, so
Okay,
that's not even from that's from the previous
last
ones in
one.
this raid. Eek.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see how we get on. We're gonna have fun times, people.
The moment I saw that, I was like, no. Wait, what are these black holes for?
Oh, I don't know, but I've just been.
Oh, the towers.
Oh no! Oh, away from the towers! Away from the towers! The towers are gonna fall over. This I do.
I
know.
hate this. The moment I saw that come up, I was like, oh no. It's literally all of the bosses in this raid series.
I hate it so much. Did you just get rescued?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I used my dash forwards.
Ah.
So I could do my combo. Okay, the crosses thing again. I don't know what this is doing. Oh
The
god.
clocks. Slow clocks.
Slower.
Clock. Waiting for the fast clock to do its thing. Here we go. To this one.
Across here.
Oh, and now people with triangles on their head. Does this mean we're gonna have to do maths again?
Oh,
I
I
really
love the
hope
maths
not.
bit. I
I
love
hate
prime
maths
numbers.
thing.
I did quite enjoy the maths bit. I know that Ruben
Oh god,
found it
this,
not so.
I died.
Not so. I died as well. Come up.
I've got 600 HP, now I'm dead.
There was too many AoEs. I could not
Yeah.
physically avoid them.
Wow, that was quite the quick and sudden party wipe.
Might as well go back to the beginning because they are not surviving this on their own. The three of them, without an LB3.
It'd be a surprise, wouldn't it? Watch the fire guy. Well, they can be shielded from Doom though, apparently.
Drazan's just asked us how we're doing and I'm just responding with many, many crying faces.
It sounds like an accurate description of how we're doing. This is.
Oh, we're still sealed out.
Oh, because they're still fighting.
Oh, and some other people are donating as well. Thank you to everyone who's been donating. Oh, we're still. I've been raised. I've been raised. So thank you to Rupert. Thank you to Adam. Thank you both for donating. Oh. Okay, I just went down
Will's
again.
dead.
Well, that lasted a long time.
There goes C.
Okay, no longer sealed. Fine. Okay. I'm gonna try again. So for anyone who's joined, we are still on. Oh, someone's leaving Party C. We are still on Final Fantasy XIV. We're still running the Orborn Monastery, which I think we've been running for. Let me see
An
how long
hour.
we've been running this for. An hour now. Nearly an hour.
Is it an hour? Yeah,
Nearly.
it is an hour.
Yeah, nearly an hour we've been doing this. But hopefully we're going to get through it this time. Finish this final boss, get it done, and be...
Gently weep.
Pardon, sorry?
And just gently weep.
Nah. Oh, this poor person in the chat who's saying, I was expecting Labyrinth of the Ancients, to be honest, which would be a lot easier than this. It has to be said.
Then why didn't you pick Labyrinth of the Ancients, you idiot?
Okay.
Glad to hear you're just as supportive while we're on stream, sweetheart.
Yeah, well, it's not our alliance. Couldn't care less.
So I'm also told apparently Just Giving is being a bit slow. So if you all want to donate and you're trying to donate, just bear with it. And I can now see that Delta the Miniature Poodle has donated me £26 and 26 pence. So thank you very much, Delta the Miniature Poodle. You are a sweetie. And we'll see what happens. what you expect in return. Probably yet more breakfast, because I think that's Delta's favourite thing in the world, to be honest. I think we're just waiting until... We're still missing someone in Alliance C from the looks of it. So
Yeah.
now, because someone had to leave, we're having to wait to see if someone else will join. But yeah, hopefully we're going to finish this off, and then at 12 o'clock I am planning to move on to play some Splatoon 2. So that'll be the plan at that point. Which will be a lot less stressful than this has been. That's
Speak for yourself.
sure.
Whenever I play Splatoon, I'm significantly more stressed than I ever am playing this.
How are we all doing out there? What's everyone else up to in chat? While we all just sit here and wait. In fact, speaking of sitting, I'm strangely like a fan of sitting down while I'm waiting for someone to join the duty. Not sit that way, let's sit. There we go. Arg. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get somewhere. We're only waiting for a DPS, so... Is it a DPS or is it a healer? No, it's... I know, waiting... Are they waiting on a healer?
They need a healer, yeah, so
Ah.
I'd say that's a definite wait.
It might be quite a wait, so we'll see how we get on. It means it might be a bit late with... Yeah, healer, I can see. Okay, we're going to try it with one fewer healer than we need to have and see what happens.
As long as I get their share of the EXP, I'm happy. But I can't see that happening.
Okay, let's see how this goes.
You shall rue the day you raised your eyes to the heavens.
I mean, I'm already
Someone
ruining
lost
the
loads
day
of
that
health already.
I raise my eyes to the heavens. Ultima, the High Seraph. I've not been particularly enjoying this experience.
Honestly, it's a good job this person doesn't have TripAdvisor because they would get shredded by
Oh
me
no,
by now.
Alliance C just got another healer! Oh no, we really could have... Mind you, if we managed to do this, that healer's going to have had the cushiest roulette the world has ever known.
Well, I'm getting caught in an AoE regardless then, there was nothing I could do. I was trapped in between two AoEs with loads of people with AoE markers on them. I was like, well, I'm regardless now. Might as well just get hit by something. What do these things do? Okay, everyone's moving up here, so I'm going to move up here.
So I have something we could vaguely talk about as well while we're doing this, which is, because I'm aware that this is chaotic, we may be finding this not the easiest of duties we've ever run. It may look a bit overwhelming to anyone who's watching. So for anyone who's watching on 14, why should you play 14?
Become Catboy.
Become Catboy.
Become Catboy.
It is lots of fun. I mean, I know this is looking... We're going to feel amazing sense of achievement when we actually manage this, that's for sure. And it's most certainly not all like this.
No, some of it's actually fun.
A lot of it is actually fun.
I'd say this is.
This is definitely
Like,
one of the most
raids are
difficult
really
raid
fun.
bosses we've ever done.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I guess at the moment this is the third raid from this expansion pack. This is the newest expansion pack that already has 3 raids, if that makes sense. So this is probably the
Oh
must
god,
be
that means Nier's going to get harder, isn't it?
presumably
Sorry,
it's going to be the most difficult raid boss that there currently is. At a guess, so that would be why it's proving so challenging. Tom is trying to say "be la la girl" in the chat.
No.
We love you, Tom. We love that you love being a Lalafell girl. We love being
I mean,
catboys.
A+ for
and we
effort,
just ask you
but,
to respect our choice to be catboys.
That's also Lalafell. Well, most of the villains in the game are Lalafels.
Yeah, but Yoshida's a Lalafell. Watch the
Yeah,
fire
but-
guy. Oh, I'm in a fast one. Need to be in a slow one. Okay. Okay, well I'm alive. That's a start. I've got a big thing on my head that gave me Dark Cannonade. I am doing everything I can to get everything I can going.
Is someone playing dead?
I'm
Oh my god,
following
stop
Luna.
following me with AoEs.
Oh no, all this...
Okay, I died.
Ow!
Oh, Luna's down, Luna's down.
I was following Luna.
Whoever can get Luna the soonest. Do you want to try as well, Gav? Oh, I've nearly
Yeah,
got her.
I'm on it.
Done. No, I'm done. I managed it. I cast it.
Okay.
We're good.
Cool.
I'm gonna get this out now. We should get the tank sorted. We should get Reuben sorted.
I'm up.
Ribbons up.
Okay. I'm gonna work on... Someone's got the tank. Now I have no idea what's going on, but it's looked like it took a while this last time, didn't it? So,
Ah, okay. Under the bubble.
I'm gonna see if I can get Bits Pierre. Oh, I've not got enough resources. Ah. And I'm
I'm
too
getting
far
here.
away from him. Definitely
Okay, I
do it.
can't. Yeah, he's too far away from me.
I'm guessing I need... Should we put some extra stuff on us? I'm guessing if this is
To be fair,
horrible-
this would be a bad time anyway. This is a big healer check. Jesus Christ.
What? My god. It's doing more damage than Asylum is healing. Fucking Christ.
I'm having fun times here.
I'd say we're not always this sweary, but we are.
It's a DPS check as well. No, we're normally worse than this.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
much worse than
Everyone is being well
I'm normally making a lot more
better
willy jokes
behaved
than
than they
this.
normally would be because we're on stream.
Yep.
I have like Jackal resources left, so I'm hoping that healer check is over because I've got 12 seconds.
No,
till
there's
until
gonna,
Lucid
there's gonna be
Dreaming.
another thing.
Okay, well Lucid Dreaming is nearly back. A size is nearly back.
Another healer check.
I'm about to have some resources, and I've also had that happen. Let's do this. Let's get this one out. Let's get a size out. Let's put
Get
my
a size
lucid
out for the lads.
dreaming.
What is going on?
I mean, we survived that
Right.
phase, which we didn't even make it to properly last time.
Well, okay, she's bigger now,
And much more
and she's got
monstery.
all of her health back. You bitch.
Apparently this will suck. Oh great.
Luna's not feeling me with confidence, saying this will suck in the. Squishier though. Is it basically a healer DPS check again?
It seems
Looks like
so.
it.
Is it coming down to our ability to do enough damage quickly enough while moving around and avoiding things? Healer check, DPS check, AoE check, all
Check, check.
checks at the same time. Checkmate. We're about to have Limit Break 3 available to us as well, so that's gonna be able to be there as a backup. It means that if there are various things we can use it for, but the thing that might be useful is I keep it
Okay.
to keep it in reserve for is that one or other of the healers can use it to raise everyone in the party and heal everyone in the party back to max.
Yeah, but the problem with that, Will, is that you've got a Dragoon in the party that might just use it.
Oh, we have got a Dragoon in the party, so we'll see.
Ugh.
I'm hoping the Dragoon will
Frickin'
be sensible
things.
enough to have spotted that we are not doing the best in this duty, and therefore maybe we should save it in case the healers need to use it. But we'll see what the Dragoon thinks, because the Dragoon is not
Looks
necessarily
like
our
Luna's asking
favourite
for
jobber
the
player.
limit break anyway.
Hmm?
Looks like Luna's asking for the limit break in the chat anyway.
No, Luna said my bad. Was it not?
Ah,
Was
well,
Luna?
they said LB.
Yeah, no, it's MB.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna get there gradually. Hopefully.
Oh, was bound and then got hit by. Oh, fuck off. I hate everything.
Got you up.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Nah.
Listen,
Oh, what's going on?
I'm gonna close this and reopen it.
Oh, okay. This is a like
It's like a mazy thing. It's
Don
like
Meg.
Don Meg. Okay.
Is that the thing I haven't done yet?
No,
No,
you've
you
done
did
it.
Don Meg. It's the one we did the other day, where you had to like
Okay.
walk the tightrope thing to get to.
Oh yeah.
Get back to the boss, to then be able to damage the boss before it was too late. Oh, I think we should. I do limit break.
Maybe.
Who's calling me? Hold on.
Wait, it's still me and Luna.
Is
Let's
it the
see
bed?
if it ends up just me. I'm doing limit break. There ain't no other way. I need to find someone I can target. Oh, everyone's been up. Oh, we don't need it. We don't need it. We're fine. I don't know where our tank is.
Yeah, I'm trying to find our tank so I could
He must be
revive.
really
Oh, he's
far
all the way
away.
over there. One sec, I'll go and get him.
Okay.
Oh yay, my delivery's coming in the next hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
right,
New bed.
need to do this,
Exciting.
I
and then
mean,
this. Tank's up.
Okay.
the fun news is that we'll probably still be doing this instance when your bed arrives.
Hopefully not. If
I
we're still
don't
doing this
know.
When we're better eyes, I will be super unhappy.
Depends how much time you've got left on the timer to do it in.
An hour.
60 minutes.
Does it give you 2 hours to do it?
We're also at 7%. No, it's taking us an hour.
Yeah.
It's a 2-hour timer, not a
If I could have a heal, that would be
limit
grand.
break, limit break, limit break. Yes!
Oh my god.
Never again.
We did it, we
Never.
did it, we did it. Oh.
Sadly, we have to do that again. So.
We're now going to have a couple of
No,
cutscenes.
don't have to do it again.
I mean, I'm definitely not doing it again.
I'm just checking who I'm calling next. Just let them know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is a really pretty area, though.
Oh yeah, someone else. I see that a second person has told me Just Giving is being a horrendous mount. I think it's because it's this big 2.6 thing today, so I suspect lots of people are trying to use it. So if you're trying to use Just Giving, please just keep trying.
I'm so sad I can't commend either of the healers, so I'm going to have to commend the tank.
Well, I don't deserve a command in any way, shape. Luna deserves all the commands.
Okay, I've rolled on everything, but I got really low rolls on pretty much everything, so... And to be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of the gear from this particular one. It's the one before this.
That was much too stressful.
If we want to get a G pose, over here would be the nicest place.
I just need to run the loop first. Greed. Need. Ugh, do I really want this minion if it's Ramza? I didn't get it anyway. I got an equestration roll. Oh, that's exciting.
I didn't get anything.
Neither did I.
And we should all... Have we all got... No, that's a different card. We didn't get an automatic card. Are you wanting a G pose?
I mean, we could do a G pose. There's only 3 of us, isn't there?
Ah, apparently the person who joined the Alliance as the healer is Tom and Peter's FC leader.
Ah.
Should we... I'm gonna... Are we all just going? I'm gonna go with the hand on the hip. I always like the hand on the hip. Here we go. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna quickly take a photograph to commemorate this auspicious occasion and the fact we've actually survived.
I love that you do that. Just the salute.
Okay, I'm just
Beyonce,
gonna...
every time.
Oh, what? No, I didn't want to pause me there. Let's see who we can pause like that. Now come and get Gav.
I give the exit an Imperial salute.
There we go. There we go. I'm happy. Move that off. Print screen. I'm going to pop it in the Discord so you can both see it. And then I'm assuming I have another cutscene that I need to get through. Screenshots. Voila. Everyone on stream has seen I'm quite proud of this one, actually. I think it's got good composition. It's dramatic, it's striking.
Nice, different, unusual.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for different, unusual.
I've only ever
Yeah.
watched Cat and Kim
I'm
once.
presuming there's going to be a
Cutscene, yeah.
cutscene now.
Cutscene that I can skip. I'm gonna have to go back through New Game Plus and watch what's gone on because I don't really have any idea.
Yeah, I've got really confused by all of this stuff.
The only thing you need to remember is Fran. That's it.
Yeah, Fran made
Yeah.
me really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, Moogles.
There you go, that took some doing, but it's done.
Is that what you were texting me about as done?
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
It did not want to cooperate by using Twitch, and I wanted to have a picture, so I had to make an account.
Alright.
Why is this person saying, thank God I didn't get Final Fantasy XIV in the sale?
I'm just replying and saying the sale is still on.
It is generally a lot easier than this. That was particularly difficult.
Unless
Also, it's a lot more fun than my whinging actually makes it out to be. Like, it's genuinely enjoyable.
Unless it's Hades.
I don't know. Hades was fun. Hades EX was not so much fun, but
Yeah,
Hades.
Hades EX
That's
was
mostly
not
just because
fun.
we've been playing for too long by the time. I think it would have been fun if we'd... Oh, Joe. Okay.
Yeah, we'd been playing for like 3.5 hours by the time we reached Hades EX, so. And that was repeatedly trying Ruby.
Oh,
EX,
that's
so.
where... It's in response to you dragging them through 2 dungeons for an item you already had.
There was no way of knowing that.
I mean, that's debatable. Oh, so as soon as we get through this cutscene, I'm going to have a quick comfort break, and then we're going to be on to Splatoon 2. Which change. I have 3 screens that I'm using today, which is marginally overwhelming, but it's giving me all the information I need.
I've got so much rubbish I need to sell.
In reality or in your...
In game, but also in real life.
Both. Same.
Sorry, I've gone very quiet while I read stuff in a cutscene. I realise that's not most sort of thing. Peter's saying he needs to lie down and shower. Phone needs to charge to see you all later. I mean, I feel like I need to lie down and shower. But I have 24 hours still to go, so... This reminds me of the time I did the actual marathon, and there was a small child at mile 11 who was cheering everyone on by going, "Well done, only... Why can't I work out? Only 15 miles to go now?" And it was like, that's not helping. Just don't. Don't say that to someone at mile 11 on a marathon.
I'll stick to 5k.
I'll stick to sitting down.
Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed my marathon, but it slightly broke me.
See, the thing is, like, if we were to arrange some sort of sponsored cheerleading thing, I'd be in for that. But that is not running, so...
Sponsored cheerleading sounds amazing.
I
Is
mean,
that like, I can sponsor you to do a particular cheer for me?
Do we want to launch the company sub?
We love the cat, boys. We do. Something like that. You could cheer something like that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, potentially. Or I can get you to fly some stunts, that'd be a laugh.
Yeah.
I think, is that the end of the cutscene? Looks like it might be. Yes, okay, so that is it for now for
Are you leaving?
Final Fantasy 14, yes, that means we're going to say goodbye to the cat boys as well. Bye-bye, cat boys.
Meow.
Love you
Ta-ta.
all, and hopefully I'll catch some of you later when I'm back on 14, later in the stream.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Have...
We will also shortly be speaking to Vicky Jane, but I do just need to quickly run for a comfort break. So I'm going to do that, and then after the break, we will be back with Vicky Jane. So, let me just do this. Just going to do this. I'm just going to get myself out of Final Fantasy 14. And yes, post-break, I'll be back with Vicky Jane, hopefully, and I will be playing Splatoon 2. So also, if anyone wants to join me on Splatoon 2, you are absolutely more than welcome. If you don't have me friended on Switch, my friend code is on my Twitter profile, @WolfletchUK. So take a look, and you can send me a friend code while I quickly take a comfort break. And I will be back in probably 3 or 4 minutes. Shouldn't take me too long. Catch you all later. And we are back. Hello, everyone. So, as promised, we're now going to be playing some Nintendo Switch, seeing how we get on with that. And to start with, we are going to see if we can have a chat with Vicky Jane as well. So, let me just... Oh, is this I think this is the one I've got, isn't it? Let's try and give a call and see if we can get Vicky Jane through. While we're booting up Splatoon. Oh, it's ringing. Maybe not. I think I might have a backup I can call as well. Let me just try. Nope. Okay, let's try Skype and see if we can get Vicky Jane on Skype instead. So currently can't hear anything from my Switch. Should be coming through. Sorry everyone, technical problems. Vicky's phone is playing up. Okay. I don't know why I can't hear anything coming out of my Switch. Can anyone hear my Switch on stream? Is it working now? Switch sounds coming through on stream. Okay, well at least it's coming through on stream. I'm just not getting it in my headset for reasons that I can't quite comprehend. So annoying, but not the end of the world. Unless it's just too quiet. No, it's not this too quiet. I don't really understand that. I can't get that coming through. I will see if I can get that working in one moment. And if not, I'll get started with Splatoon anyway. And Vicky's just sending me a backup number that I can call. Bear with me, Vicky. Isn't technology wonderful until something goes wrong? I've just seen that Sarah sent me a virtual cheerleading to keep me going, which is amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. That makes a world of difference, especially when I'm just quickly trying to get this working technically. Here we go, sorry, I'll be with you in a second, Vicky. And again, apologies to everyone that it's not quite going to plan at this very moment in time, but we will be back up and running in next to no time properly. I'm going to keep going through what fun we're going to say, so I'm ready to start playing Splatoon. Oh, that's taken it off stream, hasn't it? Yes, okay. Oh, that was a nice plan. I think I'm going to have to try and take a capture of that at some point, but I'm not going to do that while I'm trying to get started with Splatoon. Here we go. We are going to be up and running. Sorry for the delay. As smooth as I would have hoped. There's a wave for you, Norman. As I say, I'm going to be running in 1 second. I'm going to have Vicky on the phone. All these best laid plans go slightly awry when you start to involve technology. Excellent. Skip this, and I'm going to dial you now. Sorry everybody, I know this is not being... Oh, you want to... That's perfect, Vicky. You just sent me in. Let me do that. There we go. Hopefully this is going to work.
Hey, Will.
Hi, Vicky.
Sorry about that.
We've got there in the end.
My phone was ringing, but there was no way of answering it. Wow, that's weird.
Oh, Vicky, you still there?
Yeah, it's still
Oh, there we go. Sorry, my sound just popped outside. There we go. Cool. Okay, brilliant. There we go. We've managed to get there. We found a solution. So, Vicky is now joining me. Vicky is one of our volunteer role models. So, Vicky, tell me a bit about why and how it was you first decided to get involved with diversity role models.
Okay, yeah, go for it. I guess I knew about diversity role models through Kat Hutchinson, who does a lot of the work for diversity role models up in the north. She's a trans lady and a really good advocate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I saw her and all you guys at Trans Pride about 3 years ago down in Brighton.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess at that point in time, I was 2 years into my journey, and I was looking back at how things have been for me at school.
Yeah.
And it just seemed a really good opportunity to get out there and tell my story and maybe make a difference to other kids who, like me, were questioning their gender identity or their sexuality. So that's kind of goes back about 2-3 years now, I guess.
Okay, and you've been into schools with us, I think, a fair few times, haven't you? So what have you found it like when you go into school and you share your story with young people?
It's just been really brilliant. Going back, I'd always gone into schools doing different, through the company I used to work for, BT, I'd gone into schools and done communications workshops and things like that, and always really enjoyed being in with young people and just the questions they ask and how open they are. And so with diversity role models, just getting a chance to go back into schools was really brilliant for me, because it's been really strange since I came out as trans. I was invited to a lot less opportunities to go into school. Now, I'll make no comment on why that is. Yeah, so
that's frustrating to hear.
I know. I used to go into schools and do a lot of work, just pretending to be different characters for like book days and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of all disappeared. But anyway, that's another thing. So, So yeah, sorry, what was the question again? My brain.
How have you found it going to schools as a role model with us? Kind of how's it been working with young people on this topic in particular, I guess, as well?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's been really brilliant. Most of the schools I've gone into are in inner London or North London, so they're very different from the schools that I went to, which is quite a long time ago. Different ethnic mix, different religious mix, and just young people today are very different. So for me, it's been really good to hear about their experiences of being in school and their experiences of being LGBT or being, whatever they are. But to go in and, when we go in and do a role model session for about an hour with class, you've got sort of 30 kids there. And at the beginning, you ask them, would you support a friend if they came out as LGBT? And quite often that's a mixed picture. You might get half of the class would say that they would support a friend. And we've also had one situation where, somebody at that point has actively said, we don't have LGBT people around here.
Oh, wow.
So it was like, there are no LGBT people in our community. So then, to just have the chance to tell my story about what it was like to feel so different and excluded when I was at school, and the fear of being discovered as being, a girl, as being different, as being trans, and how that makes you hide yourself. And you're trying to conform to other people's standards as well. You're trying to be that boy, that you're not. So it's just really good to be able to go in and talk to kids about that and just be that, and for them to reflect on that there are people around them, children around them, young people around them, that are also going through that. So when they're kind of talking to each other about people, or they maybe getting involved in bullying somebody by maybe implying that they're gay or that they're trans or something like that, that maybe they think about how that would have affected me. So I think as somebody you had on at 10 o'clock said, there's such a power in telling your story. It's not something abstract.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, I agree. I think it's so much more powerful than, so many schools are trying, nobly trying, to teach about inclusion, but doing it in a way that's very dry, that's about facts and statistics, and that feels very separate from those young people. Whereas, it's hard to continue feeling, feeling discrimination towards someone who stood in front of you. It's so much more difficult when they're stood in front of you saying, this is how my life was difficult. You can't dismiss that in the same way.
No, absolutely right. Yeah, so I think the work that diversity role models in schools is just absolutely brilliant. I've been really thrilled to be a part of it, really. But also from my own point of view, just meeting the other role models has been so exciting as well. There are so many stories out there, people's stories are so different and so varied, whether you're gay or lesbian, bisexual, or transgender. There's so many similarities within our stories, but also, the way that people deal with their family, coming out to their family, the different reactions they get. It's really fascinating to hear, and it's really bonding, sort of, with those people as well.
I totally agree. We all have these different experiences, but we all have these things in common as well, and these commonalities. I think it teaches us a lot as well about diversity and inclusion. I remember. I had never thought that I would come out to my grandfather. He died. When did he died? Year before last. He was 99 when he died. So kind of my assumption was that I would just never come out to him because, he would be gone before it was an issue. And I remember when I did come out to him eventually, I thought it would go absolutely awfully, and he was one of the most kind and accepting people I've ever met, and it taught me about all of these misconceptions that we all carry. That I looked at him as someone from an older generation, or I look at someone from a different community or any of those things, and I assume I know how they're going to be.
Yeah.
But going into schools and meeting all of these young people from all these different backgrounds endlessly teaches me that the world is not as simple as we like to imagine that it is.
No, absolutely, yeah. And you know, my daughter had gone through school quite recently. She's 23 now, but you know, when she was going through school, there was a fair amount of bullying went on of people, you know, even today. So we all like to think that those problems have gone away, but I don't think they have.
No.
And I can see how, you know, I know some trans children and how hard it is for them going through school. So I just think to go into school and say, you know, this is me, this is my experience, and actually also to say to those trans or those LGBT children, when you do come out, you worry so much about coming out. You know, that's the thing that preoccupies you and keeps you hidden away for so long. But when you do, it really brings out the best in people. All right, it brings out the worst in some people, but you become vulnerable for a while and reliant on other people being open to difference and like accepting you. And what you actually find is that people are amazing, you know, despite what you see on Twitter or whatever. Most people who know you as a person, and again, it's that personal thing, it's really hard for people to say, oh, you know, I don't believe LGBT people exist, and then you come out and go, well, I'm LGBT, and they
actually,
go,
I'm stood right here. Yes.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, I know you. How can that possibly be? You know, so I think there's an extreme privilege. We talk about when we go into schools having this like a message that we want to get across. You know, personally from our story, and like the message I always try to end with is that there are going to be LGBT young people in this school and amongst your friends. And it would be really fantastic if you were the person that they felt they could trust to come out to.
Absolutely.
So, you know, so just by the way you talk about LGBT people, the way you are as a person, if that person then comes to you and says, hey, I trust you with this secret, I trust you with my life in this. I just think what a fabulous privilege that is.
Absolutely.
That somebody comes out to you like that. So yeah, so that's what I try to get across. So
oh, that sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing a bit.
That's okay.
And I've got blowflies on me, sorry. I'm now worrying about the game.
That sounds awful.
Trying to multitask and play the games and talk to people, I'm discovering is far more difficult than...
That's not easy.
And look at the camera
now. Are you doing
now.
this for the whole 26 hours, or are you sleeping tonight?
26 hours, so I'm playing through until midday tomorrow.
Right, okay.
And then I have tomorrow off, so then I get to go to bed.
Wow, lucky you.
Once I finish.
When H Bomber Guy did this, he had a skeleton crew overnight, because I think he did a whole weekend.
Oh yeah, a whole weekend is very full on, isn't it? Is that the guy who did it for Mermaids?
For Mermaids, yeah. So there was like those of us that were sort of watching it overnight with the skeleton crew, because he literally put a skeleton in his seat and left that up all night whilst he slept. So that was...
Well, I was saying to someone earlier, thankfully I've got some people I'm talking to in some different time zones overnight. So I found enough people that it's not an unsociable hour for them, even if it is for me. And they will be much fresher than I am, which will help when I'm probably struggling a bit.
Yeah, that 3 o'clock in the morning shift. So brilliant. Have a great time. I hope you raise loads of money.
Great, thank you so much. Thanks for coming on, Vicky.
All right, cheers now. Bye.
Speak soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, good luck. Bye.
Excellent, so that was Vicky. As you can see, we are now playing Splatoon 2. I'm playing, for those who haven't played Splatoon 2 before, I'm playing a mode called Salmon Run. So the aim in this mode is that we are being mobbed by salmonids. And there are normal salmonids and boss salmonids, and the boss salmonids drop gold eggs. And you can see in the top left, you can see a quota of how many eggs we have to get. So we have to get 14 gold eggs in this round in order to progress to the next one. So we have to try and stay alive, get enough of the salmonids, collect enough eggs. It can get a bit chaotic. I've gone completely the wrong way because I'm not paying the biggest amount of attention because I'm trying to go this way. Here we go, they're down on the beach. And we have to put the eggs in this big basket, so I'll help collect some of these. Pop some of them in. Oh, there we go. And hi, John, welcome if you're still on. I did see your comment about the music. Sorry, I can't hear the music. This is why it's not coming through my headset, which I am going to try and sort at some point. But I just wanted to get underway and not delay anymore getting started on the next part of my stream. But thank you for sharing the stream as well on your Twitter. I saw that. That's great. It's going to be really helpful. And at the moment, we're up to £747 we've raised. So we're nearly at 750 quid, which would be great. It's a really good start. Aiming to raise 2,000, so we've got a way to go. But I've also got nearly 24 hours to go as well. So plenty of time for us to try and hit that target. I'm going to help this person. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, fiddlesticks. There we go, there we go. I think, yes. Oh. It's all getting a bit manic. I can also now hear two very excited dogs running into the room, who I think have just got back from the park. So we'll see if they go a little bit overexcited to see me as well. Oh no, are we gonna get it there? Are we gonna get there? We're one short, one short, one short. Trying. Oh, we just got one in. Just got one in time. Right, let's see what's up next. Definitely not going to be on the beach, so I'm not going to miss that this time. So I'm just going to be up on the ship. As you can see as well, I get given a different weapon every time. So this is kind of testing my skill with multiple weapon types to see how I can do. But I love this game. I used to play this game a lot. Part of a community that plays this game a lot. So, yeah, met lots of my best friends because of this game, which is pretty cool. Got one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get some eggs. Oh, wow. Loads of eggs down here on the beach. Oh, no. I'm getting mobbed. See how we get on. Oh, here we go. Excellent. So if you are on stream, do please feel free to say hi. Talk to me in the chat, whether you're on Twitter or on Twitch. I can see all your messages as they come through, so do post in the chat. Let me know how you're getting on, what you're thinking, questions, all sorts of things. Saves me having to talk to myself quite so inanely for 26 hours if I get to chat to you guys. Here we go. Oh, no. It's another two. We still need another two. That person gets that one. Did they not get that one in? They've got one in. This person. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Met Quater again. Oh, and that was wave 3. So that is that. Oh. I haven't played this in a while. I'm trying to get back into, so my muscle memory's been slightly rusty. So I am quickly going to try this as well. Let me just try and see if I can get the sound coming into my headset properly. If you'll just bear with me for one moment. And plug it back in. Starting up. Let me just try it again. I'm just gonna bear with me, everyone. Take my switch out. Disconnect the capture card again. Pop the capture card back on. And pop the switch back in. Hopefully. No, now we've completely lost it on the stream. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm going to give it one last try, and if not, I am going to try playing a different game. Because if we need to switch game, we will switch game. No. Okay, right. I am going to... In fact, I think my one last thing I'm going to try is I'm going to come off stream just for a moment. I'm going to try restarting the software that I'm using to stream to you all and just see if doing that is going to get it fixed. If you bear with me, I'll be back in about a minute.